Hello there, it's Sean, and a very warm welcome to day one of our close method intensive. Just give me a moment as I ensure that we are indeed streaming live inside our Facebook group. Testing. One, two. Awesome. I can hear myself loud and clear. If you're watching this live with us right now, give me a hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. Let me know if the audio is clear. Very good. Let me drop in the everyone tag. Okay. So it's recorded and it's streamed, and now I will now share my slides. So what you're seeing here is day one of the 5-day close method intensive. And we have Latif joining us right now. And for those of you, if you have already signed up, make sure that you have the Zoom link. Okay, the Zoom link is inside our close method Facebook group. Testing, testing. Okay, can everyone hear me? Hey, Latif, what's up? This is the private Facebook group for our 5-day close method. Okay, so if you don't have the Zoom link, be sure to hop in here and get the Zoom link from either Andrea or myself. And if you are watching the replay and you want to join after attending day one, you can head over to completecloser.com/close. You should see this document, and this will walk you through what we will be covering the 5 days. Okay, and then when you click on this link, you can also access this at seansena.com/close. That's seansena.com/close. Scroll all the way to the bottom. Okay, and then enroll while it's still at $100. You will get immediate access to your members area. And this is what your members area looks like. You have access to a closed community. And all 5 days after we run this through, it will be archived here, and you will get lifetime access to all 5 days, all the trainings, as well as all the tools and deliverables required to build your lifestyle aligned business. So while waiting for the rest of us to stream in, let's quickly go through some screenshots of messages from the community. Morgan says he's joined my email list, and it's a good book. If you are new to my work, you don't know what this is all about, you can head over to seansena.com and download my book. In that book, I run a quick outline on everything that I do. What is a lifestyle alignment, lifestyle aligned business? What does it mean to be lean and zen when everyone else is stacking more and more and more and more funnels and more ads and more challenges and all these things, what I call the digital chaos? You as a one-man business, or you starting your own thing, or you trying to build a lean 6-figure business for yourself, what exactly does it take outside of this noise to have something really, really lean and really, really zen, so that instead of having to chase and compete and compare, you can have something where your business is something you look forward to. Your business is something that you can find stability in. Your business is something that you can fall back on and you feel more like it is your ally, it is your support, rather than something that stresses you out, rather than something that is just becoming more and more and more, and you're kind of avoiding it. So for that purpose, I created this book, which you can get at seansena.com, okay, to teach you what truly matters inside of you, how to extract it, and then create a lifestyle aligned business where more isn't necessarily better. This is from my other business, teaching remote salespeople. And one of my students, Aiden, just landed an offer closing for a videography niche, super interesting niche. And I think it's a great skill for him to learn. When you learn sales, a lot of times you learn a lot also from the things and the niches that you close for. That's my background. I started with closing. So a lot of things for us to learn inside closing. This is from Bog. Bog says, I read the email. It's a powerful copy. I felt you were reading my mind. And this is one of the main things I want to share in this 5 days as well, which is your ability to transmute what is in you, your real raw essence. And you don't just start a business for the sake of starting your business, but you're able to find what is truly unique to you and then impact people with a message so deep that when they see your content, when they see your copy, when they watch your videos, they feel that, oh, this is Latif's essence, or this is Bog's essence, or this is Michael's essence. And I like it, I understand it, I feel it, I trust it. And the keyword here is I resonate with it. The keyword here is it's relevant to me. It is exactly what I'm looking for. It is a no-brainer. But you can't do that if you don't understand yourself. You can't do that if you're drowned in the noise. You can't do that if you're drowned in the digital chaos. You have to cut through all these things and find what is your true essence and then magnetize your audience with it. And then have the exchange of energy so that they say, this is exactly what I want, this is what I need, and I'm at the right place. This is from Michael. He has also got my book as well, so you can check it out. It comes with some free gifts at the end. Okay, so let's get started with day one. And if you have a message or question or comment, you can send it to me and I will feature it on here as well. Okay, so question number one. What is clarity for you? Okay, my plan for this 5 days, okay, is that I'll try to keep it within an hour. Okay, that's going to be about 45 minutes of me teaching my slides and content. And then we're going to do a 15-minute Q&A. We can go back and forth a little bit on your business. And the most important thing here is actually your homework. Okay, there is some homework for you to complete. Okay, and at the end of it, I want you to go to our Close Method Facebook group and then post your assignments, and so that I can see, okay, and so that the community can see, okay, so that you stay accountable, because there's only 2 things that I need from you for day one, okay? And I have been, let me know if you ever experienced this, but I've been part of some 5-day events where the entire day was just spent the coach telling us that, oh, we got to be high vibe and we've got to raise our energy. And I'm sitting there listening to that thing, just raise my energy, raise my vibe for 1 whole hour. And in the end, it's like, what exactly am I going to build? Okay, so the 2 specific things that I'm going to need from you after today, and all of our work moving forward together is going to rest upon the foundations of these 2 pieces of assignments. Okay, and the first one is this. Okay, it is your lean and zen vision statement. Okay, it is your vision statement. I'm going to go into detail of how to build this, okay, by the end of today. And the second one, okay, is what I call the roadmap to your ambitions. Okay, and over the next 5 days, I'll add on to this document. But essentially, the whole of everything that we're going to build together rests upon these two pieces of document. From these two pieces of document, it's enough for me to see what are you thinking, what is your plan, and where are you going, and what are you building? Because this is about you. This is specifically about you. If you continue to look at other coaches, if you continue to compare with other business owners, and if you continue to be pulled in 50, 100 directions of maybe I should try this, maybe I should try that. I haven't ran ads. I don't have this and I don't have that, and I should try TikTok, and I need to have 15 email lists. And when you stack more and more and more, my question to you is it helping you? Is it moving your business forward? Or do you just feel like I just wake up every day feeling like I have 100 things to do and I'm behind? This guy is teaching this, that guy is teaching that, and I don't know. But I know so many things, but I know nothing. How many of you feel that way? So what is the one thing, or what are the two things that's really going to count? Do you know? If you don't know, you're going to drown in what I call digital chaos. And that's not a nice place to be. So much time and so much energy that we're never getting back. Okay, gets wasted inside the digital chaos. So I hope that after these 5 days, you don't feel that, now I have 60 bonuses that I don't have time to study. I have 120 videos that I don't have time to look through. Okay, I don't want that for you. I want you to feel that I'm clear about where I'm going. I want you to feel that I know specifically what I need to do. And sure, you can look at the chaos happening. You can see what other people are doing. But the difference is you no longer feel dragged and pulled by all these different things. You no longer feel that you're behind. You know what I'm saying? You now have self-trust. You now have self-trust. You trust your direction. It's the only thing that counts. You know exactly what are the 5, 6, 7 things you're going to do in a day, and you know why they count. And then the rest of the time, because your strategy is clear, the rest of the time is now yours. And you don't have to feel guilty because, hey, today I didn't watch 60 videos, I feel guilty. Today I didn't study my 60 bonuses, I feel guilty. No. As long as you hit the core needle movers that we're going to list together, you can see your business progressing. What you have now is super precious. What you have now is a peace of mind. The anxiety is no longer there. The uncertainty is no longer there. You might still experience the pressure to perform, to build your business, but it's not like, what are the 100 things? What are the 200 things? No. Okay, so with clarity, then you can focus. A lot of people tell me, hey, Sean, I wish I had your focus. Why don't I have the focus? I want to have your focus. I want to have your consistency. I want to have your discipline. But do you know what is the plan? Do you have a plan? Because if you don't have a plan, and then you push and you push and you push, if you don't have a plan and you fear and you have anxiety, it's all useless because all that energy is not channeled into a proper place. So once your vision is clear, once your plan is clear, if you have extra 6 hours a day, you don't have to feel bad, you don't have to feel guilty because you know that I have done what I need to do today. I've achieved what I want to do in this month. The pillars that I want to build is strong. So my house is strong. So when I go into my house, guess what? I can rest inside. I have harmony inside my house. And you know what the best part is? I actually enjoy being inside this house. I actually enjoy this business. I actually wake up, I'm going to build this, and then I'm going to rest, and I'm going to build this, and I'm going to play, and I'm going to build this, and I'm going to make money, and I'm going to build this, I'm going to help my client lose weight, make money, build their business, improve their marketing, and I'm going to build this. So it's something you look forward to. It's something where you have maximum energy. It's something where there's maximum alignment. Okay, so strip away all the other things that are useless, strip away all the chaos, the 50 techniques, the 60 bonuses, strip them all away. And always, always remind yourself. Every time you feel pressured, frustrated, confused, just remind yourself, what does it mean to be really, really lean and really, really zen? What are the 2, 3 things that really matter right now? And I go attack it. And then the rest of my time, the rest of my energy, I'm going to protect it. Especially if you come from a place where you're used to doing a lot of things. You grew up in an environment where you're used to having to be productive all the time, 50 steps, 100 steps. Okay, when you take that all away and you truly become lean and zen, you might not be used to it in the beginning. As you mean to tell me that I just need to do this? You mean to tell me that I just need to do this? Yes. Okay, that's why they're called needle movers. So for some of you who are going to you're going to continue getting coached by me. You're going to become a client down the road. You're going to work with me one-to-one. This is one thing I will always ask you. You're doing 50 things. You're doing 100 things. So which one of it are you doing out of fear? Which one are you doing because you're not being truly honest with yourself? Which one you're doing just to feel productive? Which one you're doing because you feel that, well, it's comfortable if I do more of this and I don't really need to do what counts? Which one of it is smoke and mirrors, and which one of it are your real needle movers? Okay, this is what being lean and zen means. This is why I created the 5 days. Okay, and at the end of every day, if I don't see your assignments, okay, something is wrong, because I could have created 10 assignments for you. I could have created 20 bonuses for you. Okay, but this is about being lean and zen, and I just need 2 things from you. And you can see your vision statement is not very long. It's to the point. You can do it in 10 minutes. Okay, this one, you just need to file, make a copy, don't do anything. Go finish the next 5 days, okay, and then edit as you go. Okay. And then at the end of it all, you tell me, did I give you 50, 100 useless things, or did I just give you the core needle movers? Okay. So, back to clarity. Can you take a moment or type in the chat? Okay. What does clarity mean to you? Does this word mean anything? You are a business owner. You have your own business. You are in charge of your own time. You're in charge of your own development. You're in charge of building all these things. Some of you have your own office. Some of you are in the process of creating. So does this word have any value or impact for you? Because to me, clarity means, first of all, why am I here? You didn't go to a 9 to 5. You didn't get a part-time job. You said, I have a skill and I'm going to create my thing. Why? For a lot of us, it's just because, well, I have this thing, so I kind of have it. Okay, that's not powerful enough. In order to be truly lean and zen, you don't just strip things away for the sake of stripping things away. You don't just go minimalist for the sake of going minimalist. You are able to delete. You're able to declutter. You're able to let go, because you understand yourself. This is what gives you the confidence to say, from today onwards, I don't need this anymore. From today onwards, I don't want to have this thing. I don't know what it is. It could be a thing in your business. Could be someone in your life. It could be a habit that you have been stuck with. It could have been choices that you have been making, but you know you shouldn't have. But what gives you the confidence to truly delete these things that are not serving you out of your life? You can't say, well, I delete because Sean said delete. That is not clarity. That is not why you let go of things. You are able to have the confidence to let things go because you are super clear inside. You're crystal clear that I do not need these things anymore. And here's why. And the same thing can be said for when you want to take on new thing. You say, I want to build this business. I want to get to 6 figures, 7 figures. I want to have this. I want to build that. Why? Is it because someone else has that? Is it because this is an escape for you? There are a lot of entrepreneurs who get to very successful, so-called successful revenue levels, but they never have this clarity. And deep down, they are in pain. Deep down, they are burning out. Deep down, life is burning them out. And what do they tell themselves? They say, I got to hustle more. I got to build more. I got to work harder. And I've been in part of masterminds and coaching programs when the client or the student already made a lot of money. They are closing a lot of sales. So money is not a problem for them. They go to the coach and they say, Coach, I've done 6 figures this month. It's not even in a year. And I heard this before on a live call that I was in. The student tell the coach, say, I made 6 figures this month, not this year, this month. And I feel so burnt out. What should I do? And this student was crying. I don't know what's happening, but basically this student was very burnt out. And guess what the coach said? The coach said, your goal is not high enough. Now you're at 6. You should go for 7. Then you will wake up with purpose. And I was just listening in. And I couldn't talk because I can see everyone is more successful than me. I really? I was thinking to myself, really? But this student does not look happy at all. And the coach also doesn't look very happy. And I'm probably not making as much as them at that time. But my health is super good. My fitness is super good. My time is super good. My business is super good. I feel like completely in alignment. If you ask me to compare with them, I definitely cannot compare with them. But I would really, really like to be me and myself at that point in time. And that was when I realized the power of alignment is you just need to know yourself. You just need to understand yourself. If you compare, if you chase and you want more and more and more, that's great if you understand yourself. The context is you got to really understand yourself. Why do you want these things? If it's coming from a place of love, if it's coming from a place of this is what I need to create, it's coming from a place of creation. It's coming from a place of security. It's coming from a place of abundance. It's coming from your best place. It's like, I want to create this program. I want to create this intensive. No matter how difficult it is, the last few days I have had diarrhea, a very bad stomach ache. Facebook wanted to shut my account down. I had to appeal. And so many times I could have just said, well, I'll just cancel this launch. Well, just don't teach. Don't do your slides. So the place I was coming in was, I have to create this. I have to get this up. This is my best work. So the energy that you feel coming from me in this launch, in this program, whether you're watching this live or recorded, my intention is there. This is the same place I want you to create your best work. You cannot create that if you don't have clarity. So anytime you feel, and be really, really honest with yourself, if it is an escape, if it is a form of comparing, if it's from a place of competing, okay, even if you grow your business to whatever size, you're still going to be very broken inside. And that's not a good place to be. So from day one, okay, your why has to be super strong. Knowing why you're here, knowing how you're going to do it, okay, and then knowing what exactly are the needle movers. Okay, the what is the needle movers. The how is always going to change. The how is always a process of refinement. Okay, and combined, it is your clarity. Okay, so if you cannot remember anything from today, okay, if 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years down the road, you've completely forgotten what Sean taught in Lean and Zen and in the close method, just remember one word, which is your why. Okay, because day one is all about your why. Okay, what is your why? Your why is what you truly believe in. Do you know what you truly believe in? Okay, if you're a fitness coach, why? If you are coaching, helping someone with related to the money niche, why? If it's related to love, relationships, why? I can tell you that deep down, the reason you own this skill, deep down, the reason you have this gift, even if you don't think it is your gift right now, I can tell you, you have a gift. And the reason you have this gift is because you came into this world for a purpose. You have achieved things in your life. You have built things in your life that is beautiful about you, that is precious about you. That is what makes you you. And well, guess what? This is my belief. It's my belief that every single one of you watching this right now, whether you join this intensive, whether you become a client down the road, whether you're just watching my video on YouTube, you have a gift. This is my belief. And it is also my belief that you need to get it up and you need to impact people with this gift at your maximum highest level. The transformations that you've been through. Like for example, Latif is a personal trainer. To you, you might think that it's very normal stuff. I just lift weights, I do cardio, I train, I'm in shape, I know what to eat. To you, this might be very normal things. But to someone who's overweight, to someone who is in pain because they can't get their health and their fitness in order, they're in tremendous pain. I can tell you that in their eyes, what you have is a superpower. You just don't know it because it's so natural for you. And how can you offer your maximum impact to someone? If now you went into a 9 to 5, I can tell you, all your fitness clients are going to suffer because they just lost that one coach that could have guided them to transform their physique and their health. So you can disagree with me, okay? Everyone is entitled to their own belief, but I really think it's very selfish of you if you go to a 9 to 5 and you give up this gift of yours, and then now your clients have no one, they just lost the coach because there's no one to teach them on how to lose weight anymore. You've just taken your gift away from them. You have taken the gift away from yourself. Again, my question is why? So to offer your maximum impact, maximum transformation, it is also my belief that you need to create a high ticket offer because you're giving your best work and you need to charge what it's worth. And you need to deliver 10 times more than what it's worth, than what you charge. What have I just shared with you? I've essentially shared with you my clarity. I've essentially shared with you my why. I've shared with you my clarity. Have I talked to you about a sales technique yet? Have I talked about a funnel yet? Have I talked about any method or how yet? No. I'll just talk about my root, my seed, my beginning, my clarity. Now, what if you take all of these away? You take all of these away, as in you take away my clarity, you take away my why, you take away my purpose of extracting your gift and bringing out the best in you, bringing out the best in me. If you take all of these away, what am I? I'm just a guy with slides. I'm just a guy with Google Slides. That's all. Okay, so your how only amplifies your why, but you cannot replace your why with your how. So you may or may not have your answers now, but I hope that by the end of these 5 days, you can feel that shift in your heart to say that, well, I might not have all the answers, but I know damn well why I exist from now on. I know every time I see a client, I know why I'm helping that client. Okay, it goes beyond money, it goes beyond the how. It's something that's really pulling at your heart, and you will know it. Okay, it's my definition of clarity. Okay, so if you're a coach, you help someone, somebody, anybody in terms of health, fitness, mindset, personal development, and what you have to offer is a transformation. And there's a very high chance that you have been through this transformation yourself. Okay, and you want to create a high ticket offer that you can sell, build, and scale online, and not just in terms of more and more and more, but you say that, well, anyone can, just go more. But what I want is something that is aligned with my life, with my schedule, with my values. I want to live in harmony with my business, have family time, have me time, have work time. I want to live in harmony. Okay, this intensive is for you. And what is the end goal? Okay, again, back to my belief. I believe that in every one of us, okay, we have at least 100K offer per year in us. That's like the bare minimum. Okay, that's what I believe. I believe that simplicity is the way. I believe alignment is the way. I don't think we can truly enjoy and do something long term if we don't have simplicity and alignment. Okay, I believe that there's so many 5-day challenges going on right now. Like I don't know what is it about February, but I see a lot of it on my feed. I see a lot of programs, workshop, people running ads, people teaching this and that, and I'm like, so then am I going to just do another something similar? What is it going to be different? Okay, I believe that we succeed because we master our internal and external needle movers. So at the end of the day, when I look at your section right here, this is everything you need to focus on. Okay, as well as your vision statement. So I've spent a long time talking about the digital chaos. So I'm not gonna go another 15 minutes on it. Okay, but essentially this is the maze that a lot of us are trapped in when we see so many things, but we don't know how to implement anything. That is the essence of a digital chaos. We know, right? Create an offer, big domino statement. I help achieve without I know I took a lot of these programs and I can recite it at the back of my mind right now. But are you able to implement? Are you able to create? Are you able to enjoy the fruits of all this theory, even though then we are still inside this maze? So how can we get out of it? Like I said earlier, I believe in simplicity. Simplicity doesn't just mean less for the sake of less. Simplicity doesn't mean delete for the sake of delete. Simplicity doesn't mean one because Sean say one. Simplicity is because you know yourself and you understand the essence of things. Okay. Number one, you got to know yourself. Know yourself really well. Your values, your strengths. Don't compare with people. You have your own strengths. You have your own superpower. You got to know them really well. And at the same time, you're going to know your weaknesses really well. And don't try to compete on your weaknesses with someone else's strengths. And don't try to feel bad because you don't have what others have. Because you are you. And if you don't understand yourself and you try to be one of your coach, you try to be someone that you really admire, you try to be someone else that you think is the definition of success, you're going to have a super, super hard time because you are not them. And you got to really trust that you are special. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. It's not being arrogant or proud, but you got to truly, truly learn to admire yourself and respect yourself and trust yourself. Because if you don't love yourself in that way, you see someone else come in, oh, the guy is such a successful coach, the guy is such a successful business owner, and why can't I be like that? Why they are of a certain age, they're older than me, they're younger than me, why are they ahead of me? Why they know all these things I don't know? If you keep comparing and other things, these are all just you telling yourself that, what are my strengths? What's special about me? I don't know. How can I trust myself? So simplicity comes from knowing yourself, understanding yourself, believing in yourself. Okay. You need to have that, because if you don't have that connection with yourself, and you take another 5 more challenges, you do another 5 more programs, when your work comes out, it's just not you. It's a photocopy of your coach. It's a reimagination of who you think is successful. Trust yourself, okay? Trust your style. Trust the way you do things. Okay, that's part one. And then part two, it is understanding the essence of things, because we are still going to learn from others. We are still going to learn from many teachers, many programs to come. But the difference is we're not going to copy them. We're going to understand them. And then we're going to say, well, this is my style. This is my business. So I'm going to take this one thing, yes. But the other 8 things I probably don't need. And then you know what? This person, he's pretty skilled at apartment setting. I love it. I'm going to take this one aspect of his apartment setting game. I'm going to make it mine. Right? The rest of it, he's offering this, he's offering that. It's not really relevant to me. It's not what I believe in. You know what? I'm going to remove it from my system. So it's this process of knowing, first of all, what are my strengths, what are my values, and I'm going to pick what is relevant for me. And then the rest of it, I'm just going to put it aside. So you want to keep on repeating this refinement process to the point where you say, my first business, I'm going to have one signature offer, one crystal clear message, and one transformation. I give you an example. My remote closing business, I just have one program. Okay, it's 4 months, and the message is very simple. I will take you from a 9 to 5, and I'll teach you remote closing, and I'll teach you how to build a full-time remote sales career that you can build at your own time, in your own place, on your own terms. Okay, and the real transformation that happens is you going from an employee mindset to owning your own remote sales career. It's one offer for one type of person with one message and one transformation. Okay. Now, I want to spend a little bit of time talking about the alignment model. If it's a bit small on your screen, okay, the innermost circle, it's your core assets. This is what I'm talking about earlier. Your why. What do you truly believe in yourself and in other people? What are your values? Do you believe, for example, if you're a fitness trainer, do you believe that everyone should generally be healthy? Do you believe that everyone should at least just be like, take care of your health? Do you have, and you may or may not thought about these things before. Okay? If you haven't, now is the time to really think about it. If you teach, I don't know, human design, spirituality, okay, if you're animal lover, there is one belief in you, okay, that you might not be aware. It could be something like, I actually believe that health is really precious and we shouldn't take it for granted. And if you truly, truly respect and treasure your health and fitness, you would take 30 minutes a day to do something about it. You might have a really, really personal belief that everyone deserves to learn and understand self-love. You might have a belief that says, I believe we are not in this world to waste time. I believe we are here to be the absolute best versions of ourselves and kick ass. I don't know what yours is, but these are some of the examples I've seen before. Okay, and I hope you can really find that set of beliefs in you that if you haven't really got comfortable articulating it, you need to be really good at understanding it and articulating it. Because if I take this core essence away from you, you are just a bag of marketing and sales techniques. Then you are the same as everyone else. You're the same as everyone else, But what really makes you different is your core assets. This is why people come to you. This is why people buy into you. It is your core essence. Okay. At the second layer of my alignment model, is personal and professional harmony. This is another one of my beliefs. I don't like to lead two lives. I don't like to lead two lives where I work in something completely different and then I come back and I teach people how to build their online business. I find that the split is not the best use of my. I want synergy in my life, and I want to be 24/7 me. When I play, I want it to be my work. When I work, I want it to be my play. All the content that you see me put out on a daily basis, I don't do it because I have to do it. When I do it, I'm having fun. I look forward. Like eating is a chore for me. Resting is a chore for me. Because the only thing I look forward is creation. The only thing I look forward is putting out my best work. That's why the more work, like Facebook wanted to shut my account down. I was churning out so much content. It thought I was a bot, but I'm not. I'm just in the flow and creating all the time because it's not something I avoid. It's not something I have to discipline myself. And when you show up and you help your clients transform, they can feel if you are there and you're not fully there. They can feel if you are there and you're not exactly enjoying it. On the other hand, if you truly align because you feel that my work is my play, my work is where I derive the most fulfillment, satisfaction, and then you talk to your clients, they feel it right away. Like this guy is in the flow. This lady is in the flow. And I just love absorbing their content. I love investing in their solutions because this person is a true, complete, aligned person. It's not like they have a day job and then they try to be another thing after their working hours and they're tired and they're spent and they're struggling. Okay, you do not want to bring this split energy to your clients. You want to bring them a complete aligned energy and use that to impact them. This is my belief. Okay, of course, there might be a phase, there might be a time where you're having to juggle different things, different projects, and we all go through that. Okay, so I'm not saying that it is a bad thing. I'm saying that at your highest level, if you're able to integrate your personal values, your personal, the things that you deeply, deeply enjoy, which is what is play to you, into your work, you will find that when you create, when you express, okay, you're having fun, it flows, and that is very, very good energy for yourself. It's very, very good energy for your audience, for your prospects. Okay, and as you know, with energy, what gets manifested is always dependent on the underlying energy. Okay, so feel your own energy and ask yourself, this work that I'm creating in the next 5 days, am I creating it from a place of force? Or am I creating it from a place of I'm having fun, I'm enjoying it, and after I finish all this creation, I feel great. That's when you know you are in harmony. If after finishing something, like I felt drained like hell. I felt drained like crazy. Every time I know I do something I'm not aligned with, I know I need to get out of it. Okay. Because I believe that you should create and get rejuvenated, and create and get rejuvenated, and create and get rejuvenated. Then you can do more and more and more. Okay, you don't force yourself. And the third outer layer is then your expression and your impact. By this point, we've covered your why, we've covered your alignment. So by this point, your ebook is out. By this point, your funnels are out. By this point, your offer is out. By this time, your audience is consuming your content. And you can see that at this point, what they are consuming, what they are absorbing, becomes just an extension. And we're going to cover content on day 5. Okay, we're going to cover content on day 5. At this point, it's just an extension of your innermost values and your innermost alignment. Okay, so this is what I believe alignment is. And if you can get to the point where you have all 3, okay, you enter the 4th circle, which you can see. I didn't really want to use a circle. I used the symbol of Zen, because this is when you're flowing, right? I went through a lot of chaos the last couple of months. I also went through a lot of fun the last couple of months. I went through a lot of highs and lows in just the last couple of months ago. I'm not trying to tell you that Lean and Zen is all heaven and everything works and everything is pretty. That's not what I'm saying. Okay, you still continue to experience the chaos. You still continue to experience the fear, the anxiety, the pressure. It's all part of being an entrepreneur. But the difference is you're not getting pulled in multiple directions. The difference is you're no longer afraid. The difference is you're no longer losing. You are actually using and you're turning all this chaos into fuel for your alignment, into fuel for your success. So every time you meet chaos in your business, every time you experience chaos in your personal life, you are not shaken by it. You have a newfound sense of fearlessness and intelligence in you because you understand alignment. This is what being lean and Zen mean. This is what being alignment mean. It's not that there's no more chaos, but it's you are a master of your chaos. Let's talk about the internal and external movers. The internal needle movers, I'm going to need you to deposit right here, okay, in your roadmap to your ambitions. Okay, these are things inside of you. Okay, internal is the invisible stuff. If you're always talking about how to create my offer, that is an external thing, yes? If you say, Sean, how to price my offer, that is an external thing, yes? If you say how to build my brand, that's an external thing. Okay, so all the external things I want you to put here. Okay, then send it to me. I'll review it. Okay, as long as you're a participant of this intensive, I will review all your work. And we'll see, okay, which one should go under here, which are things you should develop, and which one are the real needle movers. Okay. So that if all the external stuff are under external, what is an internal? The internal things are the things you can't see. The things that are happening in your mind, the beliefs you have, the values you have, the fuel that drives you to create the external things. Okay, I'll give you some examples. Some of you I've heard before, you say, I doubt I can sell at a premium price. And this is something that we might take a long time to uncover, especially if it's a blind spot. And we don't even know that it is a blind spot. But you notice that every time on sales calls, when it's time to drop the price, you say, my offer is 5K. My offer is 7K. You realize that, shit, I actually don't believe that I can charge this much. Is this an external needle mover or internal needle mover? And let's say you attend all the sales training, right? You train and you buy all the sales calls. Did you actually move this needle? Only you will know. If you have bought 100 courses and it's time to drop the price and you're like, shit, I don't think anyone will pay me for this. I can tell you, you can do another 1,000 courses. This needle mover, you're still not going to close because it's not in you. You don't believe. So is this a needle mover? This is a huge needle mover, yes? Is it visible? No, it's not. It's invisible. And what happens if we don't move this? Okay, you'll find that in your content, the energy goes through. When you do a video, it's on your face. When you send an email, the prospect read the email, they're like, you don't believe, and this is all energy level. They don't consciously know it, right? It's just an energy level. They feel, well, this person, you don't even believe you can charge premium. I'm not going to believe that you can charge premium. And they just mirror your beliefs. So a lot of the work that I do with my clients is right here. Because I can tell they try to shift the external, shift the external, shift the external. But what's happening here? Okay, a lot of the real needle movers are right here. Internal needle movers. When you are able to overcome all these beliefs, these internal hurdles, don't be surprised if you get on a call and you say, my price is 8K, and then someone is absolutely willing to pay you for that. And they can't explain why. You can't explain why. But what just happened? Okay, there are things in you that you have managed to overcome. So now when you send out the content, now when you send out the email, now when you talk on the phone, the same energy passes through, and your client will say, well, this person believes in what he's doing. The energy is congruent. I believe in him too. Okay, so the needle movers are things that you really need to be truly, truly, truly honest with yourself. Okay. And the external movers are all your how and all your technique. And I'll give you an example. Okay. For me, a big, big, big external mover for me, after I was truly honest with myself, okay, I realized that a lot of times, a lot of my sales comes through texting. I'm actually a much better closer, and this is funny to say because I teach closing. But I'm a much better, this is me knowing my strength, just like you have to know your strength, and you cannot copy everything from me. Okay, you have to know your strength. I realized that my strength, I am a much better closer when I text. And I don't really know why, but from my past sales, I can see that I earn more when I just close on text. So I could spend another 10 hours getting on 10 sales calls, or I could spend the next 10 hours texting 500, 5,000 prospects. If you were me, what would you do? Because one option is 10 calls. The other option is 10 hours of texting. And I know I'm much better at texting. So I changed my strategy and I said, well, this guru is teaching this, that sales coach is teaching that. Okay, and it's all great. It could work for me, but I know myself. My strength is in texting. So I told myself that my real needle movers is not going to be doing 100 sales calls. I'm going to burn out if I do 100 sales calls. I'm going to be deeply unhappy if I do 100 sales calls. Okay, so I did a trade-off. I said, from today onwards, I will start this new habit. Okay, I'm going to put it under sales. Okay, it's called the 6-figure hour. And at 9 p.m. my time every day, I'm going to spend 1 hour texting my prospects. Because this is my zone of genius, is where I can make the most impact in the least amount of time. And if I were to try to do what everyone else does, it's not going to work for me. So I cut away all the things that don't work and I just developed the 6-figure hour. Okay, and this was a huge needle mover for me. Okay, now you might ask me, then Sean, how do I know what is my external needle mover? Look at the time that you start until now. Okay, you will have some sense of what do you naturally enjoy. Do you enjoy making videos? Do you enjoy physical events? Do you enjoy getting on a sales call with no video? Okay, try to find the one part of your business that you're completely in flow. Okay, and that allows you to make the most impact as well. Okay, I had to go through a lot of trial and error, adding and removing before I develop my six-figure hour, which I will teach on day 4. Day 4 is on sales. Okay. So this is not a fixed answer. It is your process of evolution. It is your process of understanding yourself more and more. Okay. And I will be very happy if by the end of these 5 days or the next 5 months, you can come to me and say, Rashawn, I've learned 10 things from you. I've learned 100 things from different sources, but I will say that I found my top 5 things that really push my business forward. But this tells me now that you're lean and zen. You're not trying to copy 20 coaches. You've found your 5 winning moves that you trust. And every day when you focus on those 5, you get the results you want. You realize that I have so much more time left because I'm not trying to do everything now, right? So that's internal and external needle movers. So once again, the 2 core documents that I'm going to need from you, okay, it's in your members area. Okay, scroll to day 1, click on the vision statement, click on the roadmap to your ambitions. Please do not try and edit my document. Click on file, make a copy, and then it's yours. Okay, then replace it with your name. And then you can, this is a very personal thing. If you want to, you can share it with me. I'll keep it private. If you want to stay accountable, you can post it inside our Facebook group. Okay. And if you want to join the close method and get the rest of the next 4 days, okay, you can go to seansena.com/close. That is seansena.com/close, enroll, and you will get immediate access to the members area, the community, everything. Okay, and then you can continue with the days 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is the roadmap to your ambitions. Okay, there's still some things I want to add on so you can monitor my template over the next 5 days. And fill up. This is the template. Okay, so delete what I've typed here and then write your own. Okay, and then brainstorm on some of the key areas that you believe you absolutely need to develop right now. If you're not too sure, what I want you to do is spend a little bit of time and just draft something out first. And then Tuesday or day 2, you come back, okay, and refine it a little bit. And day 3, 4, 5, at the end of each day, you come back and refine a little bit. And then at the end of the 5 days, I will review what you have. I'll give you my analysis on it. Okay, so that by the end of the 5 days, you can see that whatever the chaos that's happening outside, this is what I'm building. This is why I'm building it. This is how I'm going to build it. And this is exactly what I'm going to build. Okay, and it won't be 100 things. It'll probably be 5 or 6 of your best things that work for you. Okay, and then you will have your foundations for your lifestyle aligned business. So to recap for day 1, okay, we are here not just to build any business, but we want to build something that is deeply aligned with us, where we feel its power. Okay, and we have a virtuous cycle of the more I show up for my business, the more my business show up for me. The more I show up for my clients, the more my clients show up for me. A lot of times you find that when you help your clients, when you help your business, they help you back. Okay, when you avoid your business, when you avoid your clients, they also avoid you. So if you really, really think about it, this whole path of building a lifestyle aligned business is not so much building something. We're not so much building something. In my experience, it is, I don't know what to call it. Right? It feels like a meditation. It feels like life is a meditation inside this path. Because you're not chasing. You're not reacting to, oh, my peers, my friends, they have this and they have that. And you're not competing, it's like, I want to be more than this person. And you're not copying, it's like, I want to be exactly like that person. Like, you have stripped away 99% of things that cause people problems. And when you help your clients transform and you show up for them, they show up for you. And it's a very enjoyable cycle to be in. Okay, so this is day 1. This is clarity. And if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, you can leave it in the comment section below. You can reach out and let me know your thoughts. If you have any questions on what we are going to cover for the next 4 days, okay, day 2 is about leadership and mindset. Okay, day 2 is about leadership and mindset. And the reason I actually wanted to redo day 2, but I find that leadership is so key. You are the leader in your business. You are the leader in your life. And without the right mindset of being a leader, it's very difficult to build 3, 4, and 5. And for that reason, day 2 is about bringing out the leader in you. If you can't lead yourself, you can't lead your prospects. If you can't lead your prospects, you can't lead your clients. A lot of what your clients come to you for when they have a need to transform, they're coming to you for leadership. They're coming to you for, what should I do? Where should I go? Teach me. Guide me. That's what they're paying you for. They're not paying you to tell them how, although you will be teaching them a lot of how. But making tough decisions, who can I lean on? Okay, who can I trust? They're looking for a leader. So when you want to succeed as an entrepreneur, you're leading others. How strong does your leadership have to be? And I'm referring to self-leadership. When you close yourself to get up on days you don't feel like getting up, that's leadership. When you close yourself to think of things you don't feel like thinking about, that's leadership. When you close yourself to become the next level of you, knowing that you need to become the next level of you, but you're afraid and you don't know how, and you still close yourself to do it, that's self-leadership. Okay, and it's very difficult to build the business you want to build if you don't have strong self-leadership. So once the foundations are strong for day 1 and 2, you know who you are, you can lead yourself, then we will extract your gift and create your signature high-ticket offer. Okay, that is the lifeblood of your business. That is the lifeblood of your new life. Day 4, we're going to cover my specialty, which is remote sales. Okay, there's a lot to practice, cover, and train on day 4. Day 4 is going to be huge. And then day 5 is a combination of your personal brand. Okay, who are you? What makes you unique? Have you seen the online space? There are 1,000 more others, competitors that look really similar to you. So why should your clients choose you? Why should your clients go with you? And how are you going to bring them inbound so that you don't have to chase and chase and chase? So combine, when your personal brand combined with your inbound content strategy, it becomes your unique edge. Only you, one person, your unique X factor. Okay, that brings your best clients in. That is your edge. So CLOSE is the essence of these 5 days. Okay, if you want to be part of the next 4 days, head over to sean.com/close and will send me a message and you're in, and then you can do the next 4 days. For those of you who are already in, please complete your roadmap. Okay, just draft something out first. Okay, just draft your vision statement and then send it to me. Let's review it. And then I'll see you again, same time, same place for day 2. Okay.